Welcome back to Factorio Seablock TSM. We might be up to episode 80 even, something like that. Anyway, what have we been up to? Well, I have come down here to start setting up the tungsten. Tungsten it is. Up here we've got titanium. I added a bit of extra solar power in between episodes because we were running a little bit short. How are we doing now? We seem to be doing quite well. I also added some accumulator, the high capacity accumulator field, because we just seem to be getting a little bit short as the day went on. And I also added sulfuric acid feed from over here, because as it turned out, the sulfuric acid that was here was not coping. What's going on with our no copper? Really? Wow. Oh, I see. This thing is blocking the path because it has got uneven. I don't think I care about that. Get out of here. Well, I do care about it, but I'll fix it at some other point in time. So that's triggered the X. We've got a copper train now coming. Empty copper train. Yeah. That was awkward. 11k. Well, that's not just slightly imbalanced, that's massively imbalanced. Actually, there's quite an imbalance in the copper as well, and in the iron ore. This one's probably been hit the most, so I wonder if that has caused a problem. The X should have gone. Ah, yes, this has arrived already to start filling up and start getting everything in action again. So I guess that'll resolve itself. Anyway, so I've moved the Roboport 2 over here, and I had forgotten that I had actually set up a network in here. So we've actually picked up the 200 construction robots in there. Not that anything has actually happened yet, because, this hasn't got any ghosts yet. What are these guys? Medium worms. I think I was going to use the sniper turret. I need to get a bit closer. Yeah, let's just... Is that close enough? Yes, it is. It's close enough for them too, apparently. Why am I taking the extra risk? Only because if I shoot it with my plasma turret, then the puffer gets destroyed. This thing, puffer nest. I don't know if it's a big deal or not, but I've been blowing them up. Oops, not that guy. I've been blowing them up without much care. So I thought this time perhaps I would creep a sniper turret. 2 little ones to go. It's not like they're really causing me much difficulty. There you go. And this way we get the puffer nest if we need it. No idea. Okay, so this is just like the other stop. In fact, I moved the other stop, so the other stop doesn't even exist. We just have this one now. And what I'm going to do is get my blueprint book and scroll through until I get this pattern, which is more or less correct. It'll plant down. Turn off my bots. Oh yeah, these guys are going to start planting some stuff in. That's fine. Let's go back to base. And I don't quite know how far the Mark II Roboport extends into that zone. We can see fairly... It's actually most of the way. So if we now refresh this one... you'll see a fairly massive landfill requirement. So basically, whatever else we do now, this guy will start filling up with landfill and sort out the problem. Sort out what's required. I think I've got most of those things in here, maybe not. Let's just bring it up, it's easier to look at it here. Yeah, we have those circuits, we have signals in there already. Do I have some of this? No, but we can just give it to it. And that. And some of that. Pipe. And I guess you're one of those. There. I can just leave it to it. I don't need to worry about that anymore. What we will do is when it's done building, we'll stamp again and get the actual stuff that we need to build placed there. So what is going on? Oh, it was copper, right? Copper had completely vanished. We should be getting more copper shortly. And that does tend to suggest I really do need a solution for when these two are getting unbalanced. I mean, that is a massive imbalance, 13k to 2k. I do have some ideas, so maybe I can't use that. I can't really use my train. Busy building our tungsten supply, or it will be soon enough. So what we'll do, not this one. They actually seem fairly close. I think it's just because the more often they service trains, probably the more likely they are to have any discrepancies sort of get made more extreme. What I might do is just have a quick... Whatever was there is gone now. So I need a circuit condition. I don't see why we actually need this red wire. What? Oh. We'll use a green wire instead. That should... Oh no, damn it, that's not going to work. There was a reason I had red wire there. That'll count them incorrectly. I think I can have the green wire go to the back of that and a red wire simply go there to there. So we should still be subtracting. No, we're not. I don't know if my wire's actually there. Let's try that. That's better. So we're not contaminating these with wires. That's the main thing, because I want to reuse the red wire for something else. Basically, some logic. An arithmetic combinator that I want. If it is, I'll need 3 of them. So basically, I want to take a red wire so it only picks up one of these, and you can be quite what we need, is it? I need to pick up the filter and count the items in here that the current filter setting has set. I don't know if I can do it. Input. Each. Maybe I can do a more simple kind of concept. Okay, so input each times 1, output A. Output each. Well, what we really want, I guess, is times -1. And if we added these negative ones, so if we end up with a positive result, oh, stop doing that. Right, if, actually we need a, not that, we need a fast stack filter. If we take this as a positive result and set it to here, so we've multiplied this lot by -1. If we set filter on this, then only when the item here exceeds the item there will it move it, I think. So this is 18k at the moment, and this is 19k. At some point fairly soon, they're going to equalize, and then hopefully it will switch to something else. $18, 19. Who knows? 19 and what? 18. 8. There you go. They're both 18. Oh, and it has changed. Yes. That has done exactly what I wanted it to do. So now it's trying to equalize copper. So now I just need to do that in reverse. One more arithmetic combinator. And if you're wondering, is this just going to count forever? You'd kind of be right. It probably sort of will. Is this gonna wreck everything? I'm not sure. Would be fair to say. Set filter. Right, so your stone over there is 13k, over here it's 1.7. And we're moving copper from there to there. That's actually quite smart. These are stack inserters, aren't they? Yeah, so they can only have one item at a time. But this would have been a perfect example of this side filling up first, this side not being able to fill up. Look at this, the little procession. But now that because of this one being able to swap between the two, eventually, and it's going to take a while, this will unload enough so that this train will fill up normally. Now, I think the evidence suggests that the better ones are required. Oh, so copper is, well, it's changed to iron ore now. 15k here, only 11k here. This is full. This one is basically paused on nothing, but eventually that will get to 7.8. 7.6. So I mean, they're constantly going to go, but I think that's all right. And this one is by far the worst balanced, so I think we've done it. I guess I'll leave that one at that. You can see the slag is fairly well balanced. The iron is getting balanced, and the stone has a long way to go. What's that? That's slag. I wonder where the slag actually is. Do we have a slag train? Yes. Why aren't we able to consume slag? Because I don't know. Why aren't you able to cut through the slag a bit faster? You probably need a few more of those guys. Got plenty of purified water, you've got plenty of slag slurry, got room there, sulfuric wastewater is fine. Yeah, you probably just need a few more of the filters. Let's see, iron ore must be getting close now. Balanced. Should swap to something else soon. Wait a minute. I'm not sure it's working anymore. 21 million. Yeah, there's a problem. There is a problem. This guy should... Put signals, output signals. Oh, you're going to you, up to you. Hang on. Let's just put this guy here for the moment. So everything is now negative, apparently. What might work, instead of reading these signals again, is to multiply this signal by -1 and then multiply the output signal by -1 and use that to feed this. I might do with a green wire just to be safe. No, that's not going to work. We've got this pole. Ah, there you go, times -1. So you, if they're all negative, you're not moving anything. And you're multiplying this by -1 and adding this. So you should be feeding that one. I need some more of those. No, that's not correct. Something is wildly wrong here. Yeah, that's the problem. It's just swapping wildly between their favorite products. I need a threshold on it somehow. How about if I have another one? We first of all take each and we divide it by 100. So we ignore differences of less than 100. Okay, instead of going... Oh, whoops, that's not what we wanted. Instead of going straight to there, go to there, go to there. So you still should... Oh, if they're all negative, you won't register anything. This one, instead of getting its information from here, you should get your information from no, you should get your information from there. But instead of... I need another one. Oh, I don't need another one. Why don't I just multiply it by... or divide by -100. The same thing, right? No, it's not. Yeah. Don't get your information from there. Get your information from that one. That says it's 3. This one... yeah, that's better. 3 combinators. Don't need you. 3 combinators to make this thing work. You guys should be reacting to that. Maybe not. Oh yeah, input. We're only looking at output signals, right? The numbers are very close together now. That's great. No mineral sludge. Are we low on mineral sludge now? You've got an empty on the way. How much of this is done already? What about down here? And you have an empty on the way as well, apparently. Is there a blockage somewhere? Let's hope not. I think that will do. How unbalanced are these? They don't look particularly unbalanced. Right. That wasn't the main... that was a complete side... complete aside. And we're basically halfway through the episode. Glass is the issue, guys. Glass is the issue, or it's certainly an issue. So I want to do something about it. I can move this way down here, or even below this. I may even move it way below this. I think that would make some sense, you know. That's stone bricks. Yep. I gave away all of those things. Let's get some more. Where is the... Here it is. Actually, I might even just pick them up. These bots are so slow. Did I not turn that off? Are these settings getting changed on me? If that setting has been changed... That one hasn't. Weird. I probably actually need a little bit of the belt as well. Good, they've just stolen 100 from me. Grab another 100 back. I don't know if I need that much. Okay, if we go down here, don't need 2 of you in there. Yellow underground. tube should come up there. I'm bound to use those stone bricks soon, so I don't really need to worry about them. Same as these ones, I guess. So that should be fine. Now this one as well is a problem. I want to lower it way down here. Yeah, perhaps. Now, the point of that was so that we can change this utter mess up big time. Where is the hold up here? It looks like, as things stand right now, it looks like everything is balanced. That can't be right though. In 4 seconds you produce 120. You consume 40 in 2 seconds, so it's totally not balanced. I want another casting machine too. Casting machine 2. So we'll straight up double the glass production. Then I also need to make, I haven't forgotten these, yeah, not trying to make you right now, I just wanted to have a look at you. Which one was it? The fiberglass board that is here. So we need the glass fiber. Oh, I've got to get liquid resin to you as well. Right. Fiberglass. Fiberglass, glass fiber. We need molten glass. We make this in a strand casting machine. One a second. I guess that will do. Where did my guy end up? Okay, how are we going to do this then? We were confined for space when I put this thing in originally. We're not so much anymore. I think I might rotate you and run a pipe from there to there. And from there to there. You'll be putting there, picking up from there, and the stuff you'll pick up is tin ingots. That's fixed that issue. Now, here we will have the tin ingots dropped further away. And nitrogen. There's the nitrogen. Now, your output of glass. Do I need... Oh, wait a sec. You need to be a filter inserter. Make sure that you only output glass. And you should go near, and we'll get rid of you. What are you? Fast stack filter inserter, fast stack filter inserter. That should be fine. And you... I don't know if there's any left over for a strand casting machine. But we'll see if we can fit one in. May have to find a way to get more of this glass mixture. Glass. Okay, so Mr. Fiberglass, glass fiber. Where are we going to put you, basically? We need to get resin, liquid resin. And glass fiber. And make fiberglass board. One of 4 at the moment, so we need them in modules as well. Superior logic board. Alright, what I might do is run run this glass down here and turn it into the board here, and then run the board down. This means that this lot's going to be in the way really soon, which I kind of expected, I guess. I should already move it out of the way. But yeah, that seems to be a reasonable idea. Don't really know if we need a near and a far, but we have one now. Okay. This is not going in the correct direction. Titanium plates. Okay, down here. So we're going to make the board that you get used in. It just needs liquid resin, and it needs one of these guys. I don't know if I need an assembly machine for, but I'm going to use one anyway. Press machines are good for UPS. Oh, by the way, I think I chose a few extra formulas while we were... I need plutonium fuel cells? No idea. While we were away. Radio thermoelectric generator. I really don't know what I need at the moment. We're just getting through some tech. So we're going to need to get the resin out here somehow. Resin is actually a little bit further down currently. It's slightly easier to move resin up, at least to begin with. I've still got to get red circuits in there. So I think I will move the resin. Actually, it should be okay going through here. Oops. We'll have to do that. You guys needed a power pole. Good. So we are going to make glass boards. Actually, instead of turning up there, it might be better just to carry on. And do that. And probably something like this. Pick up from there, offset like so. And there you go, we have fiberglass boards. Okay, fiberglass boards. That's a long way away from anything yet, mate. Okay, let's push on a bit, see if we can actually get to that. I should really build tinned copper. I think there's a way you can build tinned copper wire. Yeah, this. Molten tin, molten copper, and water. I should probably do that since you use it like everywhere. 200. Oh look, you're back. Loading explosives. Okay, that probably means that we have done everything else. Wonderful. No, we have to wait for this guy to complete. And yeah, when you don't give them extra charging, one roboport suffers. So it's going to go backwards and forwards a few times while we wait for that to complete. But that's all right. We'll sort the rest of that out next episode. What I'm hoping for is some of this stuff. In fact, I want... Yeah, that'll do. I want more of it. How is this glass process going now? You are really not getting any. You're struggling for any. You're fine. You're fine. Molten tin. The molten tin supply is not as good as it could be. Is that stopping me? Oh, well, it only goes into these two, so that's not really the problem. This is the problem right here. Powder mixer. Do I have powder mixer 2s? Can I even remember where powder mixer was? Flare stack. Not powderizer, it's powder mixer. I do have powder mixer 2s. I think I should start using them. These are powder mixer 1s. Okay, in that case, powder mixer 2. How are we doing? We're not doing very well. This is hopeless. Okay, we actually need this one. Did I not tell that to increase 100? This seems to be working slightly better. Are they using the new one? Yes, they are. Okay, good. Nope. Okay, thanks, bots. Can get enough of a good thing, though, guys. Why have you slowed down? Yeah, you're not getting enough now. Alright, no. No. What happened to my guy? There he is. No visible difference between these two whatsoever. Two up there's the recipe that we're using. This guy should run continuously now. Hopefully that means this guy has at least he's running a bit more often. I need to do something about the supply of copper cable as well. It's a bit woeful. I have one idea on that, which I may as well share. I think this guy needs more molten copper than he gets. So if we have a look at this, we're minus more than half a machine, so that doesn't do anything bad. Induction furnace 2. If I was to put a second induction furnace here, out of the way, and it's probably slightly problematic. Something like this. You feed into there, and you feed into there and pick up from there. Power. Now, I think what we need is you are fast. So... we do that. Pipe across there. Oh. You become yellow here, right? Okay. No. We can't have yellow belt ending up in the wrong place. Basically, I want that situation. This is basically permafull. Can run as fast as it can go. In fact, we could probably even make it a strand casting machine too. I think we have a formula for that. Strand casting machine 2 just needs some concrete brick. So I could do that, and may do. Oh, come on. I could use the item on the ground filter, I suppose. I do think it's worth getting the next strand casting machine. Is there somewhere I can dump this into? Good. Strand casting brick. Brick's just down here. I don't want to remake a machine 1 and have to have it in my hand, so I guess we'll have to pick it up. Strand casting machine 2. Fancy stuff, here we go. Copper coil with that one. Sheet coil, copper wire, yeah, that one. So you're 50% faster. That's definitely better. Okay. Glass is running. Tin. Induction furnace 2. Do I need to upgrade you to an induction furnace 3? Yes, probably. Induction furnace 3. Do I have such a thing? I do have such a thing. I need more brass. Okay. You brass. I think you are brass. Induction furnace 3. How much faster is it? Third faster. Hopefully that's enough for our glass process. We're going to probably run out of time before we get on to making circuits or advancing the other guy. Why are you making these? That's why I picked the bloody thing up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop making that stuff. All right. Steel gear wheels. And induction furnace 2. Right. Try that again. Induction furnace 3. Why are we making a 2? We already have an induction furnace 2 right there. Because I'm clicking on bloody casting machine, that's why. Okay, what are we missing for these guys? We actually need more brass. Really? Okay, fine. Finally. How many times have I done that? Be 1 or 2, wouldn't it? Molten tin. Tin ingots. Now the hope is this is enough to get past all of these machines. Can we make you a stack inserter instead? Oh, filling up a box full of tin. Okay. As long as you still keep making glass. All right. Sorry about that. Let's get on with the show. liquid resin is struggling to keep up. You don't need any, so it should all just be going straight into here. But maybe we've amped up the amount that we use now by quite a lot. Oh, wow. I won't read anything into that just yet. But we can probably put another thingy there. Yeah, resin. Is definitely an issue right now. Although this is quite a lot. Oh, that's kind of bad. Never mind. Okay, so we need these guys down the bottom if we're to do the next circuitry. Have I done this all the wrong way round? Bloody hell. This might be easier if I just complete one. Alright. We probably need to extend a bit here as well. So what I want is basically these things here. Superior circuit boards at roughly 1 a second. Is it 1 a second that we need? What are we doing with red circuits? They're in blue machines. Making red circuits. Red circuits 6 second crafting time. Maybe we're being a little bit optimistic, thinking we can do these boards at that kind of rate. Only one board. How many do we need in this? It's only one. Crafting, okay. Some basic circuit boards. These things. That's to make those. We're missing iron. And we're missing steel for making those ones. And red circuits. Right. So if we came down to maybe here, two, is 2 enough? I don't know. It's a point, isn't it? We need to get the ferrochloride down here as well. Maybe it would be easier if we move over a little bit. Should I try and put 4 in anyway, even though it doesn't seem particularly likely that we'll be able to do 4? The answer will go here. I don't know how far this needs to go. So we've got boards, we've got copper, we've got gold. I might put copper and gold on the same, so that's 2 coming in. Oh, we're out. We're not going to sustain 1 a second with this. So resin's going to have to get another boost. And oh my god, I've gone over time. Okay, so this one, the bottom one needs to be the boards. The top one needs to be a mix between copper and gold. So if we can get gold, preferably on the bottom. Do I even know where gold is? Aluminium. Where was the last time we used gold? That one there's gold. Okay. I want to get it so that, well, this one, of course, should have something like that anyway. So the gold needs to that's there. The gold needs to basically go to there. something like that. 1, 2, 3. So whatever goes in there is going to need a yellow. So that's the gold. Now a copper. You should be like so. Should be wanting to do that. On gold. Oh, there you are. Wait a sec. What's that? Not want to use steel pipes for this. Pick up long. Drop near. And all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this all the way out the side. So there's an argument that says it kind of should go down with these guys. Would mean that we should maybe insert there. Change this to a red. And get more pipe. But you know what, guys? We'll just continue this down all the way to the bottom. But we've gone for way too long this episode. Thanks for joining me. Look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye for now.